like pause this video, pause like this, like leave this right now, go to my website and put in your credit card information and donate right this moment.
Told you. She can have my job. I'm out. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike Ayers, and I'm here with Miss Elise Zambrano, Miss 2020 Mom of the Year, I guess.
It's
That's
2021.
Yes, it is 2021. Sorry to bring that back to you guys.
We have been looking forward to this for sure. We're getting to meet with Kaylynn Townsend.
It's been a long time since we've done an interview, and then here we go.
Hello,
Look at this.
Kaylynn.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're doing good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very excited about this interview.
Yes.
I am too. Trust me.
As parents, we just want to say kudos to you and getting involved the way that you have. I think that's such an amazing thing, and I'm sure your parents are very proud of you for doing that.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's been hard work. No, it's been totally worth it.
I bet with everything going on too, it's probably been a little different than in past years of different students.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. We're supposed to have like a bunch of events for the LLS for the Student of the Year, but like all of those are like on virtual. So I'm like sitting in my living room with my cat, like holding her up to the screen, like, hey, look at my cat. Right to the,
You're
right
like,
to the camera.
oh, well, at least your cat's there to keep you comforted. You
Right?
can't really bring your cat to events, so that works out a little bit. But good for you for keeping it going. I think that's really awesome. So I guess before we get started, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in this.
Yeah, so one of my soccer teammates, I've been playing soccer since I was 5. She was nominated for this for the 2019 Student of the Year. She got nominated later into the game, so she didn't do quite as well as some of the other candidates who got like nominated in March or like beginning of the year, because like some people have like a year to prep for this. She had like 3 months.
Oh, wow.
So so she raised like $10,000 just by herself, which was awesome. So I've been playing soccer with Devin. Her name's Devin Schaefer since I was 12.
Okay.
And when she got nominated for this, she kind of told me about it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, that's really awesome. And then another year went by and didn't think any of it. And then in March of 2020, she messaged me and she was like, hey, do you remember when I did this? And I was like, yeah, like kind of briefly. And she kind of explained it more. And I was like, wow, this is like super cool. So then I had a meeting with her kind of campaign manager. Her name's Kelly, one of my favorite people ever.
Nice.
She kind of explained more what this was about and how like the LLS has given so much to people and research in like the US and all that. And I just thought it was such a cool thing that I wanted to be a part of it and say that I helped put cancer to an end. So
that is amazing.
Yes, it is.
So Kelly what is her role in everything?
So she works with all the candidates. There's like 20 of us, like 13 different teams. You can have like a team partner. I chose to do it by myself because I'm kind of that person that's like, I just want it done my way. I don't really want to have to deal with your ideas. I just want to get it done my way. So
that's okay. That's okay.
So Kelly kind of works as that person who kind of strategizes with us and kind of keeps us like reminding like, hey, have you emailed this person? Have you sent out your letters? Have you sent out your emails, your follow-ups? Have you emailed this person about sponsorships, like this, that, and the other? She just kind of like supervises all of us and gives us whatever we need whenever we need it. She's really awesome.
Oh, that's so nice to have, I'm sure, because I could imagine what you're doing right now. I mean, that's a big task. Like you're trying to raise $50,000, right? $50,000?
Yeah, 50,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm hoping to reach that number, but if I don't get there, I know I'll be okay, just because of the fact that whatever number I put up there, I'm going to be really proud of, because I raised that money with all of my efforts. So like if I get there or not, I'm going to be really proud of what I've done.
Absolutely.
You should, and you should be.
Yes.
Like that's I mean, I'm not even going to lie to you, Kaylyn. That's the type of work that I can't commit myself to do. So,
I mean, it's
and,
very
and I'm 40
admirable.
years old, so I'm sorry, but
Yeah. And when
that's
you
a
said,
lot of work.
Yeah, I got chills when you said that, actually, because that's such a good attitude to have. Because, I mean, the fact of the matter is most kids your age really aren't getting involved the way you are. And so anything that you're making to help the LLS Society, I mean, that's just amazing. So good job. Great job.
Great job.
So, so you kind of explained how you got involved with LLS. So the LLS Student of the Year, is that available for everybody? I mean, how does that work? Like, how, I know you found out through your friend. How did she find out about it? Because I've actually never heard of it.
So her mother, I think she works for a bunch of different charities. She's kind of in the health industry.
Okay.
So her mother actually nominated Devin. So Devin
Oh, I
heard
see.
about it from her mother.
Okay.
I'm not really quite sure how that one worked, but Devin got nominated. You have to like just fill out a bunch of paperwork, and
Okay.
then the LLS people, like the LLS staff, review and say yes, accepted or denied. I don't know if anyone's been denied, but
Okay. So it sounds like someone in the health industry kind of has to nominate you, or an adult of some kind nominates a student to get involved, and then it goes from there.
yeah. So Devin's mom nominated her, and once you've been nominated, you can be part of the leadership team on LLS as like a student mentor.
Okay.
So Devin's my mentor now. She's a part of my team, but she's also my mentor. So then I can go back and see Devin, say, Devin, what did you wish you did different for this that I can do? Which unfortunately, because of this year, I can't do many events like the ones that she wanted to, because she had a bunch of really good ideas, but like can't do them this year because you can't go to basketball games, you can't go to football games really. So,
Yeah.
we've kind of had to improvise. But once you get nominated, you can nominate people. And once you get nominated, you just have to write out the paperwork and then you're good to go. But if you haven't been nominated by someone and you find the LLS and the Student of the Year application, you can apply, and then the LLS staff advisors, they will go over it and look and see what they can do to add you onto this.
That's
But as far
awesome.
as like everyone reaching out to it, so it's a nationwide competition. However, I'm running for the Rocky Mountain Student of the Year, so just the one in Colorado. But
Okay.
there's a Student of the Year for like national, where you can like campaign all over the country and compete against kids all over the country. But there are also different Student of the Years depending what region or state you live in.
Okay, that totally good job explaining that.
Yeah, really.
By the way, I kind of put you on the spot with that, but great job. I understand it now.
Is it bad? Is it bad that I sent all your information out to my friends and family on the East Coast? Like, is that
No,
okay? Okay.
Nice.
You know, whoever you want, give them my website. I'll give them my address. Have them show up at my door. You know,
We won't do that, Kaylyn.
Boop, boop, boop. Kaylyn, here to give you money.
But we will be posting this video all over our community pages. So hopefully
Across the country.
Yes, nationwide. So hopefully we will get plenty of views, and people can go to your website, and we are going to put it in our description below so that people can easily click on it. And yeah, definitely.
Right there.
So,
Right there?
Yeah, somewhere
Okay.
down there.
and you can put your name in anonymously, so then people don't see your name who donated if you're worried about that.
Nice. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good to know, isn't it, Elise?
Yes.
Oh.
We both went on there, and actually we've donated a little bit. But
Oh, yeah, I saw. I wanted to thank you.
oh yeah, of course. But
anonymous
we
person went on there.
anonymously.
Yeah. I don't know if she's talking about Kristen,
But
but Kristen would be 150% down to whatever I
Kristen
give.
is his wife, by the way.
Oh yes,
she
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
know who Kristen
I
is.
know. It already feels like Kaylyn's part of the team. So
I know it does. And Kaylyn, what's your website? Do you have an easy way to say it? I have it to put in the description.
I can pull it up really quick. I don't know it off the top of my head because people are usually like, "What's your
Don't
website?"
worry about it. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
You're doing
No
enough work.
stress.
It's fine.
I will put it in the description so people will have easy access to that for sure.
Okay.
So we heard that you are working with a little boy locally, and his name's Jaylin. Can you tell us a little bit about Jaylin and how that happened?
Yeah, so every year, the students of the year kind of bring in their honored hero to kind of be like the face of our campaign to say, hey, look at this cute little kid that's suffering with this. Like, give us money so we can help him.
Yes.
So Jaylin this year, he is one of my favorite people ever. Because he's such an articulate little boy. He's 10 years old. He's in 5th grade. He's got Hodgkin's lymphoma or leukemia. Get it mixed up. Hodgkin's something, and it's really sad. And he's talked about his journey about going through treatments and getting all the help that he needs. And it's just he brings tears to your eyes because he's just like he's so positive about it, yet he's like suffering with this. And it's made me want to like step up and like give this kid like a big hug and like say, let me help you, because he's the cutest little boy, and he just doesn't deserve this.
Yeah.
He loves like Minecraft, like all the little 10-year-old boy things that they love. And he's really awesome. And he was talking at our opening kickoff night, which was January 7th. And he was like, this has been so much easier because this little girl in my class, she's one of my best friends, also had my same cancer.
Oh, wow.
And
wow.
now I have something to relate. And she's been able to help me push through this. And like, it's just so like heartbreaking, and it just makes me so sad. And it just sucks that all these little kids have to deal with this.
Yeah. And that's why you are doing what you're doing. And that's why it's so amazing, because little kids should not have to go through that. Nobody should, but it is heartbreaking to see little kids go through that.
Yeah. And there's, what I hope you understand is that what you're doing is bigger than a hug. Like,
yes,
it is like,
yeah. Virtual hug, real hug.
Yeah, you are doing so much for him that, I just get chills talking about it, because it's, amazing that, I'm not going to lie. It's amazing that there's kids out there like you still. How about that?
Yeah.
Like, true. I almost want to pay you to come to my house and teach my kids.
Yes.
Even though a couple of them are older than you, to teach them what you're doing, because it's amazing stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is. And I bet you are really, I bet you mean so much to Jaylin too, to have somebody in your corner like you are for him. I think that's really cool. And how interesting that he has a classmate that went through the same thing. That seems so divine. I mean, the fact that he has a friend that he can relate with, because I'm sure that can feel lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's so sad.
Yeah, I know. And it's a really sad thing that kids have to go through, but what you're doing to raise money to try and to try and get rid of cancer for research and all these things, you are doing the best that you can do. You are doing amazing things. So thank you. So what have you, I'm sure you've learned so much. This is probably a very broad
I can only
question,
imagine.
but how has this experience helped to shape your future and like your goals for what you want to do?
Something that like the big thing when people ask me that question, and it's such like a broad thing to say, but it's communication. I've learned to like communicate with people who are like a lot older than me and be bold about it too, because gosh, I've had meetings after meetings with people asking them for $5,000 for my campaign.
Yeah.
And I've had to sit here and give presentations and say, this is why you need to give me money. This is why I need you to write me a check right this instant.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I need you to do this. This is why I need you to give me an auction item so I can raise money for this cause. So I've had to sit down with people who are 40, 50, 60 years old and say, I need you to write me a check right now, and be really bold about it. But then I also have to set up these meetings, and I have to be like, I can't be like broad about it. Oh, whenever works for you. I have to be very firm and say, these are the days that work for me. These are the times that work for me. what works for you, and I will schedule this.
Wow.
I've had to follow up with people. I've had to say, hey, this is like with all of my parents, friends, and family. I've had to write emails saying, hey, this is why you need to give me money. Like, and asking for money isn't easy because people are like, well, what's it going to? Is this really a nonprofit? Like, da 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 da. And I've had people like question me. I had a mother when right at the beginning of the campaign, she added my mom on Facebook just to yell at my mother for me. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, so
wow, I'm sorry.
I went through all my elementary like directories. I have like phone, email addresses, and I put it all into a spreadsheet. Like I went through 5 books of stuff, and then we sent out letters to these families because my community is like very like opening and welcoming, and this lady was like, it is just so disrespectful for you to like have your daughter like send me this message. Like when my kids left this elementary school, we shredded their books, and so
wow. Well, you know what, that's one person.
Yeah,
that's just one person out of hundreds that I'm sure do not feel that way. So she obviously has her own issues to deal with.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
I spoke with Sacramento's Man of the Year because they have like this for like adults too. And my parents are real estate agents, and they have like this whole database. And my parents were like, well, we don't want to like bug our clients too much because we don't want to like scare them away. And this guy was like, if they're going to be scared away by cancer, they don't deserve to be on your database. And I was like, thank you.
Very true.
Well, good. It sounds like you have a lot of support behind you besides that one lady, but she doesn't matter.
Besides that one lady. We took her off.
Who?
Yeah, who? Oh man. Well, you know what? I bet you could have a job here after learning all that by the time you're 17.
Might as well take my job.
I mean, seriously.
There's no way I can do what she's doing right now.
I know. I was going to say, like, there's adults that don't even know how to do that don't feel comfortable doing that. So, I mean, that is a really good thing that you're learning, communication. I love that. Do you think that, like, having this incredible, like, meaning behind your communication, like, helps drive you to do this more? Like, the fact that you're helping. Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah.
But you seem natural anyways. I think you're a natural leader. So keep it up.
Thank you.
If you ever decide to throw your hat in for president, down the road, you have my vote.
Yes.
Because we know what you can do. So
yeah, definitely. Yep. Our producer says he votes for you too for president. So so I guess, closing up, we're so appreciative of you coming on. Absolutely. Before we go though, what can we do? Like, what can the audience do to help in achieving your goal of raising $50,000?
You can like pause this video, like this, like leave this right now, go to my website and put in your credit card information and donate right this moment.
Told you. She can have my job. I'm out.
I love that. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Kaylyn, you are just an amazing woman. I would say that you're a woman. You are not a teenager. You are a woman. You are raising money for children to not have to go through this, and I just thank you so much for everything you're doing. I think you're an incredible person. We are going to blast this out to all of our pages, and we will send everybody. Actually, Josh, can you pull up that little thing that we have little flyer? So
yep, there it is.
Yeah. So anyone watching this video can take a picture of it and donate right away. There's Kaylyn and her bio right there. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Kaylyn.
And we will keep in contact. Maybe you'll have a job here in a few years. I don't know.
I'm sure of it.
If you want it.
Hey, and Kaylyn, I'm not making this up because I'm the one who drives it. We have this big monster OCN van out here that with big monster tires and everything. And when Jaylin gets better and stuff, I really think the 4 of us should go for a ride because you will have a blast. And Jaylin will have a blast as well.
Yes.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would absolutely love that. Hoping COVID will end soon.
Yes.
Yes, I know. It's killing us. But
Yeah, we could
please
do
keep that
something
in mind.
special.
So when all this is over, we're going to do it. We'll
Okay,
take a
I will
ride.
definitely tell Kelly.
All right.
So she can tell his family.
Sounds good.
Yay. Thanks again, Kaylyn.
Thank
we'll
you
see
so much.
soon.
So much.
All right. Well, guys, we appreciate you joining us for this episode. And please, anything, go visit Kaylyn's page. She is such an amazing person. Jaylin, the little boy that she's working with, he's 10 years old. He needs your help. He needs your money, whatever that you can give. Please follow or use the link in the description below. Subscribe to our channel. Ring that bell so you get notified. And we will see you guys next time.
Absolutely. You guys have a wonderful day.